All right, so you guys should be logged into Google Classroom. You will see the assignment. You will see the document at the bottom. The first thing that you have to do is you have to click on the document. It's going to open up. Now, when it opens up, you can see that obviously you can't type on this at all. So those three little lines, or three little dots in the corner, if you click on it and click open in a new window, it will do so. Now this is the next step. At the top, it's going to say open with. Okay, so again, you click on the three dots, you open a new window, click on open with. You're going to see that you might not have what you need, which is called Doc Hub. If you don't, you're going to click on where it says connect more apps. So I'm going to click on that. You should do the same if you don't have Doc Hub as an option. It should actually just be right there when it pops up about connecting more. If not, you can search for Doc Hub in the search apps. So if I go over this, it says connect, and I'm going to click on connect. So again, you go to open with, and then you go to connect more apps if you don't already have the Doc Hub option. Okay? Once you have the Doc Hub option, you will click on it. It will open up in a new tab, or it should open up in a new tab. It'll ask you what account you're using. Obviously, this is Helena, so I'll click on Helena. You're going to click allow, because you want to allow it to access your document. And then it will load, and here it is. Okay, now when you first load a document, make sure up in the corner where it says Save in Doc Hub, you click that right away so it doesn't end up being temporary. Now, once it's officially saved, if you look in the left-hand corner, it'll say Saved. So you always want to make sure it says Saved before you get out of it. Make sure you're saving all your work. Okay? Raise your hand if you are not at this point yet. Okay, I'm going to hit pause. At the top of the screen, on the sheet, it says highlight the main idea in green of every section, highlight key terms in yellow, and highlight unknown words in red. This is how you do it. If you look up here on the toolbar, this is your text box if you want to add a text box. This right here is your drawing tool if you need to like draw with a pen. But this is your highlighting tool here. Okay, if you click on highlighter, that's your highlighting color. You can click on the highlighting color and change it if you don't want it, if you got to change it to whatever color. So let's say we're doing green. And then after you've done that, you'll have this little crosshair. And then what you do is you draw a box around what you want to highlight, is how it works. So when you're reading the information, and I'm going to help you with the first one, I'm trying to look for the main idea of this first section, the background information, the seeds of World War II. So as I'm reading the paragraph, which normally happens, you know, you get that main idea very soon. This is talking about the Nazi Party. And these last two sentences are the main idea of this information. Now, you are going to notice that it just makes a perfect box. And sometimes for people, that's hard for you to like, you're like, well, wait a minute, how do I make it just highlight what I want? Because it is that PDF, it's okay if you end up highlighting part of a previous sentence. It's not a big deal. You just drag your crosshairs over at least that area of where the main idea is. And if you want to get rid of the crosshair, because you want to scroll and stuff, you just click on pointer again, and it gets you out of there. Okay? Now this becomes like a movable highlighter. But like I said, you just, in green, you're highlighting the main idea of that section. And then you can click outside of it and you can scroll. So there are different sections. You have the first section. They've got the titles at the top of them. And as you go through each section, you highlight the main idea. And then at the bottom is where you're going to type a summary. So once you've done all of these key things. Now over here it says write a summary at the end of the article. The summary is at the bottom. To do the summary, that's when you would click on that letter A for a text box. And you can just click here and then you can just start typing. Sorry. And you can type your summary there. Okay? You guys, your summary should just be one sentence. Okay? A one-sentence summary. and it's going to be what we call an IVF statement. If you don't know what an IVF statement is, that's okay. But basically when you're summarizing an article, you would type the name of what the overall article is, and then you would type a verb like, hold on, let me go up to the top again. So if I'm looking at this, this is like the overall is background information. So if you were for the book thief, so if you were to say the article titled background information for the book thief explains, covers, whatever verb you want, and then what it does. And you should probably know. Basically, what is this whole article telling us information about? What is the main point of the entire article? And you summarize it in just one sentence. So you can work, if you're with other people, you know, you guys can read it together, you can work together. Key terms in yellow, meaning what words are most significant about understanding the background for this story, The Book Thief. And then the red is if there are words that you honestly don't know or you're not familiar with, highlight those in red. And remember to change the highlighter when you click on it. Click on the color, and then you can go over here. The main colors are right here, and you can change it. And then if you click on the color again, that box will go away. Then you can go down and highlight the words as you see them if you don't know what they are. Okay, last thing. Make sure it says saved before you get out of it. And if you were to actually finish it during this hour, if you look on the right here, and I'm going to put this video in Google Classroom. You guys see that little download symbol? It says download or export. If you click on it, you can save it into your Google Drive. Does everybody see this? I'm going to show you again. You go to download, Google Drive, and then you hit export. It will save it to your Google Drive, and after it saves it to Google Drive, then in Google Classroom you can do the add from Google Drive and select it and put it on the assignment. Okay? Questions? All right. That is it. And it's probably taking a long time because I'm logged in and she's logged in, so it's probably going to tell me that it's not logged in. Yes? What?